Teach the rollover. Now we throw the hands. We don't want them too high. We got this from the. We're watching that one guy that he plays for the Indians, I think, that steals all the time. Anyway, if you take a look at him when he steals, he throws his head out in front and he throws his arms out. We exaggerate this just so you can learn to get the momentum going. You got the shoulder key over here with a palm off the ball, right? Throw over the quad. Turn that toe a little bit. Collapse the back knee, throw my arms out. This is cutting edge stuff. The only difference here, we do it out of a tilt. All right? Some people still prefer to balance them up if the shoulders are away. I don't. The quarterback sets, I set. Yes? This is like our left inside backer dropping, huh? Right. Yes?
Correct, yeah.
Quarterback sets, I set. Stay in the tilt. Now it's easier to teach the drive, right? I get the shoulders outside of me, palm off the ball. Just punch your foot and run. We want you, for 3 or 4 steps, to drive and hunt him up. Do you see my eyes? If there's a guy out above you, right? Break straight. Sneak a peek, he's above you. Break straight, and get your eyes right back on who? The guy that pulls the friggin' trigger. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That is not Babe Ruth. And I was a little bit bigger here too. That is not Babe, but I can see you might get that. You're killing me, Tim. There's the receiver above me. See him? You just stand the guy there. You hunt him up, he's in front of you. Get your eyes right and break straight. We're going to force the ball through us or over us in zone coverage. Yes? No pattern read in cover 3. So what great players do, I want you to watch what Kyle does. And I want you to bring this up to your kid when you ever show him this. As I'm explaining it, Kyle goes through it on his own. He wants to feel it. See him? He's doing it on his own here. I'm not telling him to do it. He's just trying to see how it feels.
Right on.
So I'm already in the tilt. I get the shoulder palm off the ball. Quarterback says I set. Pop your heels. Why? A body in motion stays in motion. Don't just stop your feet, right? Has a nice tilt in it. I get the offhand shoulder key. I'm going to punch and break. Punch the foot in the ground and go. I'm going to, here I'm saying, you know, he's asking me something profound. I'm just saying, hey, do it. Ah, that's a good one. Main thing is not in the video. Break. See there? Take a quick peek and hunt him up, right? Get your eyes right back on who? The quarterback. I saw a receiver up above me. Break straight. See him? Woo! Got to throw the ball through you, over you, buddy. He's a great kid. This guy's, he's like you. This kid's a maniac. He came to what? 3 or 4 of the specialized things last year?
Yeah, he comes from all over.
Hell, he came back to friggin' Maryland.
From Bishop Vermont.
He's a senior. He's already coaching at St. Bernard. He's in college as a freshman. Because he knows he can't play at a higher level. He's already in coaching. He's already on the varsity at St. Bernard. Because you've been coming to our stuff. They brought him and interviewed him. I mean, they're going, shit, this guy knows his stuff. Yeah, he came up to Fresno to our stuff. He's just like you. The guy's everywhere. You know, when people figure it out, hey, I'm going to get the best for my buck, man.
Right. That's right.
That's the bottom line.
Exactly right.
Okay, we're talking offhand shoulder key, right? I'm already in my drop. Quarterback sets, I set. I'm straight at the shoulder, see the palm of the non-throwing hand. Palms off, palms down, you're driving, right? When you first teach it, do it exactly like I'm doing. You give those kids an exorbitant move, right? Then as they get proficient, then we'll bring an actual quarterback to drop and throw. Kyle's up. Kyle's up ready in the tilt. We teach it backwards. You'll notice we haven't taught him yet how to drop. We already put him back there. Reverse teaching. Yes? Get the end result first. Then Chris Berman, work your way back to me, babe. Yes?
Right.
Then you go forward, they pop, they drop, you're going to see it all here. And you'll see why it cost him $150. Nice. I see a guy above me. Break. Now. As I take a look, right? The ball's caught. It's just like the DB drill. Whichever hand he puts out, run right through his hand. So you got to redirect a little bit to make the tackle, huh?
Right.
I'm telling you, the kid can still scoot. He's not even going hard here. I dig that place. St. Bernard's like a miniature version of Notre Dame, man.
Well, the ball, as long as it's down, because you can't hear yourself speak, though. It's right next to the airport.
Yeah, it's right in the
That's
flight. It's right in the flight pattern LAX.
You're right. We played. Yeah.
Now we have the mock receiver at a ball. The ball is my hand drill, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. If I'm not on time, if I am on time, the ball's just getting there once you take it out of his hand. Shoot the hand. Now that's looking more like the babe here.
That's right. Yeah.
God.
So what do you want to start with like the Nerf balls and stuff with this drill as well?
That's all part of the takeaway stuff. I'll show that to him next year.
Tim, you gotta get him a jersey with number 3.
See, there's that offhand shoulder key, so you can start to see it. Why he isn't very far from me, because we're trying to make a training tape, he'd be further back. There it is. I started to hunt him up. The guy's already there. I can see the ball coming. Taking out his hand. 90-degree break. Shoot the hands. Nice. Keep the heel pop, and we'll go. Now, right as you're breaking, the last minute, he puts the ball from one arm, brings it over, and puts the hands inside. Make a play, huh?
Right.
Now we have the stand-up dummy. We don't turn the dummy at him. Right? It's like the guy ran a hitch. He turned around. All you can see is his profile, isn't it? That's why we don't turn the bag to him, because now it's a smaller target. Remember the Ohio State drove the DBs?
Yeah.
He's going to get the offhand shoulder key. If I hit the dummy or it goes by him, tackle it. If you get there, then look if it isn't there yet, right? You got to get a little fired up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Kyle hates it. These bags are like really hard. So I'm explaining this. If I hit it, so what I'm doing, I'm already hunting him up. Break it down, right? As I'm driving on it, as I'm hunting it, the ball appears. He caught it. Tackle him. Way to pop the hips and chest. Hit up.
Right.
Because a profile, we never shimmy hunt him. If all I can see is his profile, we run right through him, yes? Coaching the linebackers in cover 3. I'm not even conscious of the camera. I'm talking to their staff. I don't know the camera's there. I didn't know what there is. I spit. We're trying to show Kyle, if you're there, the ball's still not there, go ahead and look, right? It's just like the DB drill from Ohio State. This is the one where he gets pissed off. He drops a bunch here. Because we haven't worked the interception drills, right? So I'm throwing the ball in the bag there, he's going nuts. Nice. If you're there, look. Shoot your hands. I want to do it again. He missed it again. All right, Kyle. Now he's getting another piss. Look at that. He's coming back.
He's running back.
He's pissed. This time I'm gonna get it. And the bag almost got him. Now he's over 3. Look at that. He's a competitive kid, boy. Ah, Kyle! Check it out. You're driving, he caught it. Tackle him. Great tacklers, 10, 3 steps away to get their eyes at. Ball level. Watch him sink his hips. There's no shimmy. He's going to hit up. Pop the chest, pop the hips. We uppercut. That's what Tim was talking about earlier. That kid at Notre Dame, he wrapped around, huh? We never wrap. We uppercut. We're playing with the takeaway every play of the game, right? Uppercut. Trying to punch the ball out. Pop of the chest and the hips. Double time the knees. Nice. Run right through him in a profile tackle. Look at that. He's pissed at that bag. He's loving it. Yeah, I got it. Hey, those are heavy. Man, he's a strong one. He's a good man. Nice. Now I got there, no ball. Look. Now we bring it from a little bit further away. What are we trying to overcoach here? Your zones after 7.5 yards underneath, they overlap. If we're all driving, we're getting interceptions and headaches, aren't we?
Right.
See, he went all the way through another zone.
Right.
Positive shin angles, I'll just look like his knees. Now, here's how to pop drop, right? I get past, I want you to turn and pop. Get your head upfield, throw your head out in front. Give me a nice tilt so you can get your ass going in a minute. How come we do this? Because of the quick draw. Right? Right? Or the quarterback one step and then goes on his own. That takes care of that. Now, there's nothing there, I'm out of dodge here in a minute. Here's how to teach the pop drop. Now he's getting the positive shin angles where he's on the inside half of his feet. Sam, knees in, pop. Eyes on the quarterback. Now, pop and give me tension in the heel. Pop, you give me quick tension, and then he'll be out of here in a second. Get that head out in front, pop the heels just for a split second, then you'll see it all tied in here in a minute. Now I'm going to open, pop, and drop. Get out of here, attaboy. Cross over, you're in a foot race against the quarterback, aren't you? Right? We just have him run. We don't even have him set. To overcoach him, learn to fight for depth in your zone. Yes? You're in a foot race against the quarterback. Common error, all ages. Take a look at his left hand. He tends to drag it, see him? Just run. Pump your arms and run. He pumps the right arm, he doesn't pump the left arm. A lot of guys do that. All right. Don't I take care of you, Coach? I told you our guys got to increase the length of their in their pedal. Yes? How do you get that done? Forward lunges. This is every day. The DBs, they're doing this right out of the chute. There is Kyle as a player. Isn't that sweet? Take a long step. You got to touch the other knee down.
Very good.
Alternate. Come out on a jog. Got to increase the stride length of the pedal. We've got to increase the stride length when I jam it in forward to be able to close, yes? How do you do it? With lunges. There's little Kyle right over there. He's easy to pick out. He's the only guy out there that's white. Isn't that sweet?
This is at Mason?
Yes, Mesa College, at San Diego Mesa Junior College. Tim shot all this too. I know a bunch of the guys on the staff asked him to come out and get some video made, and they said sure. Yeah, now, got to work the groin, huh? Get the groin stretch. Yes? Take a look at what they do. They step out, they roll all the weight over the quad. Just roll into it. Squat, and then just turn it up and up and go. This is also really good for the linebackers, right? This is a pretty good job here. See him really stretch over the quad. Kind of looks like Navy or Notre Dame, doesn't it? This is what you want here. Number 13. See him? Get all the way over the quad. Now you see why that's good for the linebackers? You're thinking back to Paraclean, aren't you? Do you have any hurdles at your school? Do you have any high and low hurdles? Do you have a track team?
Yeah.
Oh, you have hurdles, man.
We practice it going away.
Now, here's the big one. Increase the stride length, yes? Reverse lunges. Take a look at Kyle. Walk back as long as you can. Drop the back knee, bend the front knee. Some of these guys don't understand. This guy looks like a broke dick dog here. See? He keeps the front knee. He's trying to keep it straight. Nope, this is what I want here. Reverse lunges and get into a pedal. This is what you see in high school all the time, the pedal line. His hands are loud. See him? Loud. Don't bunch your hands up the sternum area. Take a look at Kyle. This is what you want in the hands here. See him? See, this guy doesn't have a clue. You got to bend the front knee also, Vern. We don't want you back on your heels, right? This guy has an idea. Yeah, this guy has an idea, see? Bend the back knee and bend the front knee. Do not lock out the front leg, you end up on the heel. It's like two cows, man. He saw him doing it, so that obviously is how to do it. Attention to detail.
Absolutely.
We don't want your arms coming out as you lunge. You see his left hand? We don't want to see your hands out. We don't want to see a hand out. Take a look at Kyle. No hands out. Right? Attention to detail in coaching.
And this goes up, straighten out. Hard to do.
Yeah, it is. This guy ain't gonna be a DB. Holy Toledo. Oh, 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 oh. His hands are loud. He's not skipping off the top of the grass. He's kind of like a full speed walk. He's doing a power walk pedal. What is this shit? What are you doing? Don't you pull it off short. You got 5 yards to go. Oh, you did? That's what you want. Attention to detail, though. We don't want your hands. I don't want you holding the top of your shoulder pad. I want your hands right at the belt, just like you were still in the pedal. Take a look at Kyle over there. I don't want to see you holding your hands on your shoulder pad. That's not what you can do in the game. Common error. Puts the air in his pedal.
Short step.
Short, tiny. Kyle's weren't real hot either. This is a Division I to AA school somewhere in the South. I don't know who it is. Turn off the tape now. 3. Put sides of Rover on here.
Right.
You got it. Free's going to favor the strong side guard only with the road weak. Yes? What's the beauty of reduction? That guy was not there and lined up in slot. Now I come off. I'm off at what? 3. All right? Here we go. Sprint out. Yes? If you get true slot, they're sprinting to the slot. I have yet to see a team with only a tight end ever sprint that way. All right? What's the beauty of this? Backers on the edge, right? Most good teams sprint to the wide side of the field, right? So if this ball's on the hash, normally I'm at 2 and 5, the ball's in the middle, right? But I'm on the short side, I get into husky. Yes? Yes? Right? So the free knows if the corner's in husky, I can move on over a little bit. All right? Sweet. Here we go, sprint out. Right? If you teach straight back, slide back, I start to pedal. I got my eyes on the quarterback, right? He starts to sprint, yes. I just turn my butt and melt. I'm still playing my third, but I overplay it. If you're Kyle's guys, you've already crossed over with your ass outside, right? Just widen your crossover. Stay deep. Here's the rover. I just square up to jam. I see him sprinting. We don't knock up the slot on sprint. All right? And I open up. I lose a little bit of ground. I cross over and run. This is the only time we'll ever sky the rover or send him into the flat on sprint out, right? But he doesn't. He's already caught here 3 yards off. So what we don't want is to have him get caught too shallow, right? So he'll cross over and take off on the run, try to get it down about 8 yards or so, 8 or 9 deep, right? He'll cross over and run. Inside backers. So simple, it's ridiculous, right? Now, what kind of a guy is he? Say he can flat-ass run, right? I mean, he scares you more carrying it sprint out and the cover and he pumps it and runs, and if he throws it. If that's the case, the backer on the play side, I just start to pop, I just start to open, and he's sprinting, right? This end is reduced, isn't he?
Right.
Right? So this is tough for him to get back outside, right? So what happens, these guys in the route, I start to go, I get sprint, I come out of the drop, I'm going right through his face to make him turn up inside of me to pass the runner, I'm in his face, right? Backside backer now knows that this is the game plan for this particular week. I don't want to stay 3 yards behind his throwing shoulder. We'll show you against the average guy in a minute. So I start to pop here, right? I get sprint away, whirl back, try to mirror the quarterback on a 45-degree angle, turn and run. Try and mirror him. All right? All you've done in essence is replace him. Yes?
Right.
Backside backer. If you think you're going to flag him down on sprint, you're dreaming anyway, right? Plus the calls are rainbow. I know that I'm in the drop, but there is no flanker, right? So I hold up the tight end, and I see it sprint out of the way, right? Throw your ass outside and just start to come back in here under control, right? Slow. If anybody comes back across your face or the tight end sneaks out here for the fake sprint throwback screen, I jump that mother and I stuff it. If not, I can cross over melt inside. Not having to get deep. I'm starting to get deeper, but I'm not, I'm in between.
Right.
All right? For your safety, I get sprint out. We don't want you to melt your butt, open melt, which means turn your hips to it. Yes? So he ends up extreme outside third. I open melt, and I end up all the way across the hash in the third. Backside corner. I'm already in husky. I don't have to be slow to go because of the play of our outside backer, right?
Right.
Open melt. Not open drive melt, open melt. Means snap your hips that way. Yes? He ends up in the deep friggin' middle. Because on sprint out, they're throwing it here. Yes?
Right.
Throw it in there. Kick your ass. Now, if we're not concerned about him, or we get in what? Reduction loose, right? I start to come, I get sprint. Now we tell him if you're getting blocked, run through the deepest, widest blocker, force that quarterback up inside to pass and run. If we can get that done, play side backward out, pop, I get on a 45, I haul ass, I get 3 or 4 yards outside of his throwing shoulder. Backside backer, I start to pop, I whirl, I get 3 to 4 yards inside of his throwing shoulder. Try to throw the ball in there. Yes?
No.
That's against sprint out. That's how we adjust against the average quarterback. I already showed you against the guy from flat haul. Yes? What you're going to want to do, we can go over whatever you like in December, but what you better learn is float coverage someday. What your backers do if they're fooled or not fooled on play action. Plus, I got some tips you can take back. All right? Let's look at the reduction front. If this guy's tight, I got to count to 3, right? He's here, right? And I'm in what? Knife, right? To drop back pass. What happens? We bump the backer out. This is W. All right? We don't fool around with Sam. Grover's going to cover down the number 2. What happens here? Okay? We're going to buzz it. We're going to buzz the W. If we got buzz on, he does not have to get up here at 3 off the slot. All right? All right? We want him back at about 8 or 9. All right? This corner's off about 8 or 9. Free safety normally is going to favor the side to the guard to the split end side, especially against trips. Right? If this is the boundary on the hash, the corner would be in husky. Right? If the ball's in the middle of the field, he's 2 and 5 off the tight end. All right? All right? This is pretty slick. Buzz, buzz. What happens on drop back, you know if they have a tight end backside, they prefer to throw to the side of the trips. Yes? You will love this. What if they throw the short passing game? They love the three-step, right? If they like to throw quick, off a 1, 2, or 3-step drop, it is buzz switch. Got this years ago from the Dallas Cowboys. It's awesome. Corner, I can play inside zone technique, which means I start on his outside shoulder if he's not within 5 yards of the boundary, yes? But as I slide back and skip back, I get inside. Then I start to pedal, so I can overplay inside. All right, I can overplay inside. Why I can overplay inside? Rover, right now, right? As he starts to drop back, because I'm already back at 8 or 9. Yes, I'm coming downhill right now, a few yards, and I'm into the flat. All right, I'm into the flat. All right. What happened? You can bump him out. You don't have to. I got ahead of myself. I'm going to show you buzz. First, I'm going to show you buzz what? Switch. What we'd like to do is keep the W stacked to bait you to think, God, we could be throwing over here now. They're throwing the short passing game. They're going to read your second defender in. He goes out, they throw in. Trust me. Guess what buzz switch is? The Cowboys, I haul ass downhill the flat right now. The W pops, takes my spot. Whoop! I'm in the tilt, they're going to throw it to you, I'm telling you. You see this route in this, you see this all the time. They're taught, if that guy makes any move to the outside, to hit the inside break. Trust me, I've taught the short passing game. That is buzz switch, right? So we don't confuse the issue, right? Just like we did in cover 4, I drop to the side of the buzz. Yes? Yes? I've got the first crosser. He's blocked up on the tight end. Yep. Right? And we're in cover 3. Well, 1, 2, or 3-step drop. As I start to go, the quarterback pulls up, I slam on the brakes. Here he's 3-step. I'm in a slide back. He turns, palm off. I'm coming downhill. Right? The ball is not into the boundary. I'm here. I'm just slow to go. Right? Palm off. I'm going to break. That is buzz switch. Try to throw the ball in there. Boy, it's tough. All right? If what they prefer is to throw off a 5- and 7-step drop. We run pure buzz. Pure buzz. Strong safety stays off at 8 or 9. Number 2, the W now has to bump out and stack over our end. All right? When the ball snaps, he runs under the out. Whoop! Corner. I play inside zone technique. The rover sits back inside a little bit. Right? Sam still takes the same drop he took before. I'm telling you, he can run under the friggin' out on 5- and 7-step drop. It's unbelievable. Now the corner can overplay it inside for all the curl routes and post routes. That is buzz. So buzz is for 5- and 7-step drop and trips. Buzz switch is for the short game. Do you have a feel?
Yeah.
And I've got some other tapes on this. I just want to get an overview here before we take a look at some tapes. If you'll turn off the tape, if you'll turn on the light front in reduction.
Yes,
One, guarantee you we're putting him in for loose. And see why, coming off the edge, I always have to get him because of the short game. I can get right in the throwing lane as I come. All right. If we get this, now, do they like to run the 3-step off this, the 5 and 7, or both, or what?
both. They're all 3. Usually the 5 to 7.
Yeah. 3 roll into the bunch, right? You'll love this. Your player treats it as 3rd and 2 stick. Gets up 2 yards. He's outside shoulder and he's only off at 2 yards. Ass is out a little bit, right? He's gonna roll. We never squat and jam against bunch, right? I'm just gonna cross over and I'm slow to go, working back towards the hole. Because you know on this, you're getting something outside, short. Ball snap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3rd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3rd. I'm just crossing over, right? Because of the tight end threat. Where a lot of people get you in bunch isn't there, it's there. If this was on the boundary, he's in husky.
Right.
Now they know what the hell you're in. Right? Because these guys are almost side by side here, except he's back at 13 and 14 and I'm off at 8 or 9. Right? The beauty of this, right? We show you this open hole in here, right? Well, it ain't open. Okay? What's going to happen here as soon as he starts to drop, yes? You tell him you're going to start to open and drop. The only difference is it's just like cover 4, right? You're going to pattern read 2 to number 1. So it's kind of like, it's like buzz, except we're not going to buzz it. This is just, we call bunch. Bunch and buzz start with a B, right?
Right.
This backer knows he can afford to open to the bunch because of this, yes?
Right.
I'm looking for number 3 cross. 3 doesn't cross, anybody else crosses that isn't covered. I'm looking for the first crosser between here and here. All right? Now he's got to expand as he goes. He can't just sit here because of the straight seam shot. If that scares you, you can bring him out and put him about 2 or 3 yards inside of the number 3. Just by where he's at, he's causing problems. You know what I'm saying? They can't run the quick slant. They can't run the straight seam shots. All right? If that's the case, I get drop back. I just pop from here, stay right here, and pattern read 2 to 1. Okay? I get on my horse. I'm getting across the formation. I don't sit here. I'm working across the formation. Looking for 3. No 3. Whoever does try to cross. Right? Nobody tries to cross. I just play the shoulders of the quarterback. We bait you into throwing there because they figure there's 3 on 2. Well, there aren't. There's 3 on 3, plus we're going right to where somebody's going because in bunch, you know you're getting somebody outside. Now, if there's nothing there, because I'm sitting back in the hole. So if they say, because what they'll do to you, they'll get him under, and they'll bring him to the hole. Yeah. I play the hole. Right? Because if that's still a problem, you know what we're going to do. We're going to run buzz. Right? Right? Okay? Because we run buzz against trips anyway. That's a bunch. This is the other change-up against bunch. You'll see this on the cut-ups after a while, as a matter of fact. You'll see Tampa Bay doing this. It's crossover easy. Okay? Does that answer it or not?
Thank you.
Pretty exotic.
I don't stand.
See if we have any concept. One of Tim's headers on here. NFL, baby. Looks like cover 2, doesn't it? Some things I didn't show you. You gotta love it. This is press bail. You show them cover 2 press. Corners right down the snap. They get quarterback offline, they bail. Crossover and run, right? Deep. Now the quarterback in America can read that. Strong safety drops down. He's a little too far in here. He'd be in the slot area. Free safety still is in the middle. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Hey, you know what's neat? Homer Smith is one of the great offensive minds of all time, yes?
Right.
Willie Shaw is one of the good defensive minds. When Willie was at Stanford, by just studying the Bruins on tape, they knew the Bruins wideouts whatever the pattern was called. If you came up in their face, they adjusted to the fade every time. So they ran what? 3 bail hide every damn snap. They didn't complete one of them. They got them completely out of their passing game. Isn't that amazing? Coaching points. If we're going to do this, right? Hide it, strong safety as long as you can, right? Now as they start to count, drop down into your 5 and 5 off the tight end. Why you can't afford to stay here, right? Why you can't just stay here until the snap. Why you can't stay here until the snap, because he's playing press, bail. Call it lightning, isn't it? Lightning, lightning, he's got to go, right? If you just try to take off from here and run downhill in the slot area, if you go there and he slants and tight end goes straight, you ain't going to make a play, all right? Look at this. This is out of the reduction. Look at that. That's reduction D, my man. Because we play a lot of cover 2 behind reduction, huh? Now they think you're in 2 press or 21. Corner just turn and run sideways out of there. Cover 3. If this quarterback ever starts to flush and moves out, corner, right? Keep your eyes on the quarterback. Quit looking at him. Well, get width, because you know he's going to come back to the comeback out here. Keep getting width out here. Then you could have broke back on it better. Okay? Incomplete, baby. Tampa Bay. I think this might be, yeah, this is Miami. Look at that. Look at this. Holy shit, what is that? That's 3 bail, my man. 3 press bail. What I prefer to do is have the corners pop and start to bail just a split second before the snap, right? Such as here. Right? You getting fired up? Nothing changes after that. You've got to squeeze to the top tilter, son. Safety, strong safety's already dropped down. This is lightning, lightning. Right outside backer, that tells me to drop and run under the inside foot of the corner where he would have been in a normal alignment, right? Back at 7 or 8 or 9, right? So if he's up here in bail, I don't drop here, right? Drop in here. You see him? Quarterback sets, I set, a standing tilt. Do not square up. Yes? Looks like cover 2, right? You're exactly wrong. Now they come up in your face. One guy's up, one guy's off a little. How come he's up tighter? He's faster. Or he's slower and he's faster. Now, look at that. Now the quarterback in the world can hey, if Marino couldn't read it, especially on play action, because before he turned around, he's got man free here, he thinks, right? Right? It's a beautiful thing. More and more teams are crossing over. When you get a chance to watch Oklahoma play this year in cover 3, I've got Coach Stoops talking about this on tape. More and more people getting into Kyle's technique. Not even in press bail. This is how I would slide back, right? Then speed it up. They like to cross over because some of their kids just aren't good at pedaling and braking, right? So they cut the teaching down a ton. Because in the NC2A, you're only allowed 17 hours per week. 3 counts as a game. So that you're down to 14 hours. That's both meeting time and practice time. So they've been forced to cut their techniques down. So you watch Oklahoma editions on TV or get a tape. You'll see their corners crossing over all the time in cover 3, just like Kyle's guys do. Nice. Watch the free. He first bites the cheese a little over here, Sam. You go, wait a minute. That ain't get. I'm getting double skinny post. As long as that shoulder's up the field, stay in the friggin' middle. Don't open melt, right? Because if you open melt the wrong way, he'll just throw the other guy. Now his shoulders are turning left. Now I wouldn't have had the center field turn. I could have just opened to the right. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but didn't. They just dropped the strong safety down in here tighter instead of outside. Okay? Lightning, I'm the right end. I'm in the drop. That ain't how to drop. Cross over and run to the inside footy where your normal corner would have been in cover 3. Yes? Don't pedal and turn your ass outside, cross over and run. Quarterback sets I set, I'd be in the tilt, he would have come right to you. Hide and cover 3. To drop, this is 3 drop. I just call it 3 drop to make it easy, right? His backer was supposed to have buzzed here. Supposed to have ran under the out, and he drops down. So all we did here is an exchange. I take the slot area. I take the hook. The strong safety. Okay? Okay? This is more what Kyle does here exactly. Great play by the DB. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it, corner. Stay with it. Get a hand in it. Get a hand in there again, attaboy. Stay with it. Stay with it. Get a hand in it. Get another hand in there if the ball's still up. Get those hands in that basket, attaboy. Buffalo Bills, you think it's 2 press or 2 deep man under, right? You're exactly wrong. Three, roll, strong, bail, hide, yes? 3, roll strong, bail, hide. I'm already up. He's got third. You got it? Doesn't change our linebackers. Call it lightning. So in your system, your end's got to be over here. Your drop backers over here. Run to the inside footer where your normal corner would have been. Quit dancing in here. See, starts to all fucked. But isn't this sweet? Look at that. You would think that was too deep, that was 2 press, or that was 2 deep man under, right? You're wrong. You'll love it. Since that's an end for you that's down, right? I don't tell everybody this, I'll tell you. You see, Sam? Here? Yeah. Anytime we run 3, roll strong, bail, hide. Okay? Play it like cover 2. You can see how come. He's already up here. Then he's under, right? Nothing under it, then I'm in the hole. This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4 thirds, 1, 2, 3, 4 thirds. They can get that tight end straight up the seam in a hurry, right? Right? Yeah. I'll pop, if tight end goes vertical, only in 3 roll if I'm going to do it out of the bail. The backer to that side, if you got a tight end, you're going to carry him. Alright? Because if you don't, here's what happens. Didn't hurt us here because they didn't try to hit him initially on play action. That ball's picked. Look who picked it, the other player. Try to jam. Miss the jam. There's nothing short. Get back towards the hole. I see the shoulders inside.
Look for a crosser.
Yeah. Don't. The ball is picked.
Trying to force that in.
Yeah.
Good tackle.
How about them, Bill?
You go back there, aren't you?
Yeah. You've got 3 roll, weak, bail, hide. Now I'm staying up, I'm crossing over, I'm bailing. 1/3, thirds. So we don't ever get dicked up, right? This is always the under player to the side of the roll. Yes? Not a corner, the strong safety. Don't cover air, outstanding. I start to cross over and run. He slows down, I slow down. There's no high shoulder. Shoulders medium. Palms off. I'm driving on the guy. That's a nice throw. That guy has a cannon. Just take a look at the secondary. Other ways to play cover 3. Three roll strong, bail high. Yes? There's the under player now, right? Don't get front and back, son. Right? Start working back in the hole. This guy's got to cross over to get to his third. You just can't pedal into it. Same here. I want to cross over 4 steps, right? Backside corner, just turns the bail. Call it lightning, lightning. The right ear knows that I'm going to drop. Yes? We would never pedal, right? We cross over and run. Quarterback sets, I set. I'll be sitting about right here. Look, he comes to you. This would be your down end that's coming, right? Okay? You want reduction? You got it. They're just doing it out of 4 linebackers instead of 3, right? You see that? Bears! How about them Bears? I see a little snow coming down. Now we just show you cover 2, right? 3, roll, strong, high. Just says show 2. Yes? Lightning, lightning. That's the under player. That'd be your down end. He's coming. This guy's your dropper. Where the hell are you going, meat? You would drop to the inside foot of your corner. Quarterback sets, I set. You'd be right here. He comes to you, right? Jam. If I can't, this is float. If I can't get a piece of him, that's fine. Some strong safeties are good at jamming. But when they're out here on the edge, right? Just carry them inside 3 steps. Then work back into the hole, huh? Nice by the free. They throw post, you go right through his face and hunt him up. Nice pro plan. Watch this pro plan here, boy. Woo, doggy. Boom! That's a transition, my man. Huh? That is a transition. I'm getting pushed. I gotta get in the crossovers. Atta boy. Nice throw. Tampa. Nothing there, boy. Here's lightning buzz, right? Lightning buzz would tell our outside backer for you to get to the left. Left, lightning buzz. Now I run to the out. Now my strong safety just sits down here in the hook, right? He's already just put himself there. It's the only difference. And then we bail and we're back into cover 3. Why they could drop both backers? Because they're in a 4-line backer system. Yes. You're pissing me off. You're really pissing me off. Marino's eyeing you off like a big dog. He's running this way. Whoa, he has no idea what's going on here, right? That shoulder is just a little that way. I stay in the pedal, just starts to melt this way a little bit, right? Palm is already off the ball. Palm is already off the ball. You'd be hunting up this guy. You'd be right there. That's a headache or a pick. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but didn't. Reduction deep. No, excuse me. That's just 50. Three roll strong. This could be 3 roll field, right? Right? Bail. Rainbow, rainbow. I'm in the drop. I'm running toward the inside for the corner would have been. He went the wrong way, Sam. He got all twisted up. Sam, he would have just crossed over and ran, right? He's all screwed up. I jam, carry him. If he goes outside of me, beats me, I take him to the hole. Third, third, third. They blitzed out of this. Buffalo Bills. Here's a hell of a change up here. If you ever do send him on a dog, right, Sam? Right? Outside backer's got to carry the tight end. Your down guy would be over here in 50 deep, okay? Because it's to the rainbow. See there? I'm the ender guy. Third, third, third. Right now, snapping the crossovers and running. That's sweet. Bears, snowflakes, Soldier Field, one of the great arm picks of the world. Yep, I've been there. Nice. We get them in longer yardage, just back up the strong. We're pretty inverted, right? Instead of being 5 and 5, now I'd like him out here further, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're screwed up. We got 2 guys in the same place. We should have buzzed him, right? I'm already standing in a curl, right? I just settled right down there. Thank you. He should have ran under the out. Just showing you the pro guys also screwed up. So if we ran lightning buzz, yes, your outside backer knows he's on the left. Your defensive end is on the right. If the quarterback ever scrambles, get guys in their deep third, keep getting deep. Yes?
Right.
Do not slam on the brakes. And that's why. There it is. Look at that. Got him all the way across the field, baby. Corner carried him. It's a damn good thing. Once they're free, slam on their brakes and come up here. That's his play back here, my man. Okay? That's his play. That is his play, not his play. All right? You have enough sense, though. If he scrambles, just keep carrying him, right? Okay? Bears, Dolphins. We just showed them a cover 2 look, but now we wanted to pre-invert it, right? We go pre-invert 3 high, the safety, now the strong safety's in here. Now they think we're back into cover 4, right? Right? But we're not. Now he just drops down into the slot area. Third. Thank you. Show him like a cover 2 look, cover 4, now strong safety drops down.